People of Earth, good evening. Welcome to this edition 61 of Star Nation News. Today, we will hear High Commander Thorhan Eredion update us on what is going on with the Ciakahrr wars in this galaxy, Nataru. The war with the Ciakahrr is not yet completed. It's a vast galaxy, Nataru, and there are a lot of places where rogue squads of reptilian dissidents can hide. So you will hear more from High Commander Eredion, and also, for once, a little bit of gossip from the XL6, the battleship of the Galactic Federation of Earth in orbit of this planet. On a more serious tone, Anakh Princia will tell us about the behavior we may want to adopt regarding first civilian contact. And to complete this weekly journey, I will invite you to travel with me to the Aries constellation. So, a lot of things to discover this week. So fasten your seatbelts and engage. So here is a message from High Commander Thorhan Eredion, my contact in the Galactic Federation of Worlds and partner from many lifetimes. Thorhan works on the battle station in orbit of Earth called XL6 that has given the name Excelsior, invented by the Earth people, of course. The ships don't have any proper names. Well, what is going on in this galaxy? You know, this big war that has started against the Ciakahrr Empire to free everyone from their tyranny. It is not yet finished, but High Commander Eredion will give us an example of sometimes incidents that can occur and how does the Galactic Federation of Worlds deals with it. There has been an incident in the Saya star system when a group of Ciakahrr dissidents attempted to penetrate the plasma defense shield. As you know, we have the technology to make the natural plasma shields of a star and its planetary system impenetrable by increasing its charge. The king of the Trug, regent of the Saiyan Alliance, decided to launch an immediate offensive against the invading forces without consulting the Galactic Federation of Worlds or waiting for our enforcement. A fierce battle ensued and spread throughout the star system. There were casualties on the 4th and the 5th planets. Our rescue contingents arrived in time to resolve the situation and destroy the Ciakahrr ships, but the Trug learned of this. The Galactic Federation of Worlds of Nataru has the means to protect any member civilization with direct armed operations. Becoming a member of the Federation means openly and freely benefiting from our powerful military resources. If the Trug had held the siege and waited, there would have been no casualties. When a culture joins our membership, they agree to basic agreements for their protection and are asked not to act foolishly in matters of warfare. Everyone must be reasonably aware of the limits of their resources and let wisdom guide their decisions and actions. When Earth officially joins as a peaceful planetary culture, you will discover that these protocols have been in place since 1955 of your era, when the Earth Alliance was officially formed. Since that time, we have helped your culture develop its own defense fleet against threats from belligerent, more advanced civilizations. When the time comes, the civilians of Earth will discover the reality and practical applications of this alliance, through, though not quite directly. As we reveal our presence on Earth, working with your governments since the 1950s, the technologies will be gradually integrated into your daily lives, so as not to upset the balance of the economies of your countries and states. The replacement of currencies, as well as transportation and energy systems, is a fine, intricate operation done so as not to upset the economic balance and to avoid any potential disruptions. On another level, there is no need to worry about the great transition, for it has already begun. Your civilization is rising to its true potential and destiny, to expand to other planets, other star systems, and galaxies, and become children of the stars. And here now a bit of news and gossips in a way from the battle station of the Federation in orbit of Earth. You remember in 2021, High Commander Denethor, in charge of the military and science department of the Excelsior, the very person who is in charge to work with the Earth Alliance military leaders. High Commander Denethor, from originally planet Hera, is a Pleiadian, cracked the code of the Nebu Grey Hive and was famous for enabling the Federation to send a frequency virus to the Hive Queen and destroy her and dismantle the Nebu. So Denethor is very much involved into the development of solar warden programs on Earth. There is even a photo of him going around. Make your research. He was mistaken for Valthor at one point, but they are two different people, of course. Denethor is a hero, a galactic hero. And he has received many times requests from the Siege of the Galactic Federation of Worlds, from the High Council, to leave the Excelsior behind and accept promotion to a higher grade and higher position, which he finally accepted. So Denethor will leave the Excelsior and be transferred to the star system where the administrative siege of the Galactic Federation of Worlds is, undisclosed location. And he will take his time. He's waiting that disclosure is moving forward on Earth. So he will not leave tomorrow, but in the coming month of year or two, we will see how things go. There's another reason why he is hesitating is that he grew friendship with High Commander Ardana or Admiral Ardana, the lady who is in charge of the Excelsior and the armies and contingents of this mothership. Ardana will follow Denethor to the star system, hosting the siege, administrative siege of the Galactic Federation of Worlds, and she will also be promoted to a higher function. I will keep you informed about the unfolding of the destiny of these two illustrious people. And for those who know, Denethor, who have read We Will Never Let You Down, know as well that Meisha, the insectoid mantis whom Denethor saved alive, will follow him as well to his new function, as they are very close. So now a lot of changes will occur, and who will be admiral has been chosen by Ardana to be admiral to replace her on the Excelsior is High Commander Jor-El. I know this name appeals to you as very popular, but names are never unique. They spread out throughout the galaxy and are borne by a diversity of people. Jor-El is a Pleiadian, and he will be in charge of the Excelsior when the time comes very soon. I will keep you informed. So after all these news, I will now let you discover the beautiful message that Prince Heir has once again shared with humanity of Ki. Prince Heir of the Anakh Empire is the ambassador of his father Anu to spread peace through diplomacy in this galaxy. Prince Heir's mothership and home, Nibiru, is actually stationed in the Sol star system, our star system here, in the orbit of Jupiter. And from here he is often going in mission for peace in this galaxy, and he's just back and he has something to share with you. Are you ready? Here he is. Since the dawn of time, the people of Ki have been waiting to meet the people of the stars. As soon as Ki people raised their eyes to the sky and the night, they felt mystery, fear, and wonder. When we came with the expedition, these people, although primitive culturally, already had a great heart for understanding the universe. They knew that they were part of it, completely, as a whole, as one. Sentient beings who live in symbiosis with their natural environment tend to understand its nature. Thus, they are fully aware of their own nature. When we landed, they saw us as the spiritual beings they had prayed to for rain, sunshine, and fertility of the soil, for abundance of hunting. In their eyes, we embodied the gods they believed to exist. I felt immense compassion for their kindness and welcome. They revered us, and we respected their cultural development. In return, we were kind to them and tried not to interfere too much in their lives, until the day my half-brother, the commander of this expedition, decided to take advantage of these original humans, and so it all began. What I am saying is this: there will come a time when the people of the Galactic Federation of Worlds in this galaxy will make first contact. An operation for which they have carefully and wisely prepared. On that day, when it happens, you will discover, key people, that in your heart still beats the same frequency pulse as that feeling your ancestors had 400,000 years ago, when they looked up at the stars and wondered about life, other life somewhere out there, about the existence of gods. Well, this cellular memory will be triggered again, because the cultural shock, even though this operation is well prepared, will be tremendous on all levels. You must prepare yourselves, and prepare yourselves well, not to regard the visitors as gods. Not again, please. These people will be biological beings, just like you. They have a heart, limbs and fluid in their veins, feelings and deep emotions. They love, they cry, they make mistakes, but overall they are good people, and they already love you. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been here all this time, and they wouldn't have fought so hard to make you realize how amazing you are, and to help you free your beautiful world from the claws of the evil reptiles and the Nebu. You are free, thanks to these people of the Galactic Federation and your Earth Alliance, as you call it. My message today is to prepare yourselves not to make the same mistakes again. These people are your people. They are your equals in every way. No matter where they were born or what culture they belong to. They are all children of the same universe. You have the same parents, Creator Source. It is also time for the institutionalized religions to humbly step back and let the men and women of Ki rise as the spiritual beings that they are. I bow to you in admiration for the journey you have taken with resilience and never losing hope. This resilience in life itself is what makes you human. Nothing can destroy you, no matter how hard they try. Receive my love and my blessings for the enthralling future that awaits you. This was a wonderful message from Princia and quite relevant to these times, as first contact in a civilian level is about to happen on Earth with the Star Nations. Princia always asked, all the time from the beginning, not to worship him or anyone else. He said once, if there is something you can worship, you want to worship, it is your own divinity. As humble as he is loving in his beautiful immortality. Well, you can all wonder why I haven't been mentioning the distressing fires that have happened in California. Here are the reasons. When I disclose to you the truth about the Lahaina fires, I was attacked as I had never been attacked before. I was shot by a direct energy weapon beam as I was outside my house. I was taken in emergency on board the Excelsior and then on board the Nibiru for further healing. Knowing this, I haven't been given the whole information for my own safety. Why? Because we are facing the same protagonists, dark protagonists. And I will say only one thing. As I am monitored for my safety and my words are carefully thought. Concerning the Californian recent fire, it was the same technology used to attack Lahaina. The reason was different. The reason was hiding evidence that the deep state didn't want to be found in the light of the coming new government that is about to reveal a lot of things about what the deep state was doing. And there are these houses that have been destroyed. Seek the underground networks of tunnels that lead to dark places under the famous hill. I can't say no more. Now, if something happens to me in the coming days following this information, it will only prove that the information I am giving to you is right on point. My work is not always easy and sometimes dangerous, but that's the deal. Well, for our last section in this Star Nation News 61, why not going to this Saya star system and see who are the Thrug, as Thorhan say, Thrug. I like to say it. So, who are they? And they are going to be the Star Nation I am inviting you to visit this week. So, fasten your seatbelt. I am taking you for a trip to the Ciakahrr star system in the Aries constellation. Ready? Engage. The Trug are a humanoid species native to the Ciakahrr system, a yellow class star. Their civilization spread over 2 worlds, Asai 2 and Asai 3. They are peaceful and hospitable people, members of the Galactic Federation of Worlds and a small local organization called the Cyan Alliance, which is a diplomatic body for the star system. Every solar cycle of the most distant planet, the leadership of the Cyan Alliance is renewed. They have a space defense fleet and sometimes participate in operations for the Galactic Federation of Worlds, together with their neighbors as representatives of the Cyan Alliance. It is good to remember that the Galactic Federation of Worlds is made up of a myriad of smaller organizations and alliances. The Trug build beautiful cities, but they also like to live in traditional villages. The Ortal, Asai 3 and Asai 4 are home to a Tal culture, originally a colony founded by refugees from the Orion Wars. They are part of the same group that sought refuge in the nearby X2Y6 system. Like their neighbors, the Trug, they are members of the Cyan Alliance and the Galactic Federation of Worlds. The Ortal have also responded to the Andromedan Council's call to participate in the envoy program to Terra. They share custody of the planet with the Trug on Asai 3, and their government is based on Asai 4. The Ortal are a peaceful culture, hospitable and interested in space exploration. Not that the Galactic Federation of Worlds doesn't know about every corner of this galaxy, but the Ortal is more for them about the thrill of adventure and the interest in making new connections, trade agreements, and diplomatic exchanges. The Ciakahrr are originally colonists from the Lyran-Man system, another one of those beautiful seas spread across the galaxy by the galactic winds. When they founded, the 5th planet of the Ciakahrr system was a hostile, icy world. The Ciakahrr made its climate warmer and more hospitable and built cities as their population grew. Their planted forests helped wildlife diversity and multiply and made Asai 5 a beautiful paradise. As members of the Cyan Alliance and the Galactic Federation of Worlds, the Ciakahrr also enrolled in one of the envoy programs to Terra. Like many other cultures, especially the Zenatians of Andromeda, they knew through their time devices that the fate of the galaxy would change in the Sol system. and that a great evil empire would fall. So they didn't hesitate to join forces, and the Ciakahrr are wise and a peaceful and spiritual culture.
Star Nation News was brought to you by Elena Danan. Don't miss the latest news every Monday on Elena Danan's channel. Video directed by StefZak.